Have you ever pondered how Stoicism can transform your life and relationships? Today we dive into the profound world of Stoicism, a philosophy that can bring about a significant shift in your life, particularly in your relationships. Our first rule encourages us to embrace mystery. Maintaining an air of intrigue about oneself, rather than revealing everything immediately, can enhance the dynamics of our relationships. It keeps others curious, engaged, and eager to learn more about us. As the Stoics suggest, a shroud of mystery can indeed make life more intriguing. Now, let's delve into the second rule of Stoicism: independence as an attraction. You see, showing independence and being self-assured are not just attractive traits, they're magnetic. They draw people in. When you're independent, you create this perception of self-sufficiency, this aura of not needing anyone else to complete you. And my friends, there's nothing more appealing than that. It's like a moth to a flame. People value your presence more because it's not born out of necessity, but out of a genuine desire to share in your world. So, go ahead, be self-reliant, be assured, and watch how you become a beacon to those around you. Remember, your independence is not just appealing, it is empowering. Rule number 3, my friends, is all about personal happiness. Now, happiness isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's a state of mind that you cultivate day by day through small acts of kindness, moments of gratitude, and a healthy dose of self-love. When you're brimming with joy, you become a magnet for positivity. Others are naturally drawn towards your radiant energy, and your self-confidence blossoms. So, how do you cultivate happiness? Start by focusing on the things that bring you joy. Do more of what you love. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. And remember, happiness is an inside job. It starts with you and it ends with you. Nurture your happiness, for it is your most captivating charm. Moving on to rule number 4. Be a valuable asset. In the grand theater of life, we are all performers, each with a unique role to play. In relationships, it's not about playing a part, but being genuine and showcasing your true worth. This isn't about material value, it's about the richness of your character, the depth of your understanding, and the realness of your care. When you demonstrate these qualities, you encourage others to invest in the relationship. It's like a beautiful dance where each partner contributes their own unique steps, creating a mesmerizing performance. So don't be afraid to show your true colors, to share your wisdom, to offer your compassion. Prove your worth and watch as others invest in your unique charm. Halfway through, we arrive at rule number 5. Maintain your independence. Independence, my friends, isn't just about being self-reliant. It's about preserving that unique essence that makes you, well, you. It's about the hobbies you love, the passions you pursue, and the dreams you harbor. In the whirlwind of relationships, it's easy to lose sight of these, to let someone else become the sun in your sky. But let me tell you, the moment you do, you're surrendering your independence. You're trading in your identity for the sake of another. And that's a price too steep. Remember, a relationship is a partnership of two distinct individuals, not a merger. Preserve your identity, for it is the core of your independence. Rule number 6 speaks to us about the importance of self-care. In the grand scheme of life, it's easy to sideline your own needs and well-being, especially when you're focused on nurturing relationships. But it's essential to remember that self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Prioritizing your needs, whether they're physical, emotional, or mental, leads to a healthy self-respect. This self-respect, in turn, enhances the overall quality of your relationships. When you take care of yourself, you're in a better position to care for others. When you respect yourself, you set a standard for how others should treat you. So remember to put on your oxygen mask first, before helping others. Self-care is not selfish, it's essential for a healthy relationship. We now approach rule number 7, balance availability. We often think that being constantly available for others is a sign of care and reliability. But have you ever considered the value of your own time? It's essential to maintain your interests and plans, showing that you're not just sitting around waiting for someone else to fill your time. This isn't about playing hard to get, but about demonstrating your independence. It's about showing the world that you have a life, a passion, a purpose that goes beyond any one relationship or commitment. Your time, like your presence, is a gift. Therefore, it's crucial to balance your availability with your own needs and desires. Your time is precious. Spend it wisely. Rule number 8 is all about communication. It's not just about how often you reach out, but also about encouraging the other person to step up and initiate. This is a dance, a give and take, that reveals their level of interest and investment. Just like how a good conversation flows, so should the initiation of communication. If you're always the one to start the conversation, you're shouldering the entire burden of communication. That's not a balanced relationship. Encouraging mutual effort and communication allows you to understand their willingness to engage, their level of interest, and, ultimately, their investment in the relationship. Remember, a relationship isn't a monologue, it's a dialogue. Healthy communication is a two-way street. Rule number 9 guides us towards emotional balance. The pursuit of emotional balance is an essential aspect of Stoicism. It's about maintaining equanimity in the face of life's ups and downs. It's not about suppressing emotions, but rather understanding them, acknowledging them, and expressing them constructively. This, in turn, fosters healthier and more mature relationships. It's about being at peace with one's emotions and being able to communicate those feelings effectively to others. It's about handling joy, sadness, anger, or fear in a way that is beneficial and not destructive. It's about not letting our emotions control us, but rather we controlling our emotions. Emotional balance is the bedrock of mature relationships. Finally, we reach rule number 10, the willingness to walk away. The essence of this rule is quite simple, yet profound. It's about acknowledging your worth and refusing to settle for less. Remember, self-respect is the cornerstone of Stoicism, and it's crucial to maintain it in all relationships. If you find yourself in a situation where you are undervalued or disrespected, be prepared to walk away. This is not about being high-handed or impulsive, but about asserting your worth. You're not just a passive participant in relationships, you're an active contributor. And if your contributions are not acknowledged or appreciated, you have every right to step back. Walking away is not giving up, it's a declaration of self-respect. To wrap up, let's revisit our journey through the 10 Stoic rules for life. We've learned to embrace mystery, show independence, cultivate personal happiness, and become a valuable asset. We've talked about maintaining our independence, prioritizing self-care, balancing availability, encouraging mutual effort and communication, achieving emotional balance, and the willingness to walk away. These principles are not just rules, they are a guide to living a life of Stoicism, fostering healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Remember, Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's a way of life that can empower you and enrich your relationships.